the lion's den. I hope you enjoy. Just as the Assyrians had grown in power and finally taken the 10 tribes of northern kingdom of Israel, their captives, the Babylonians of Chaldeans captured the southern kingdom of Judah, as foretold by Jeremiah and other prophets. The people who were taken from Judah to Babylon were among the highest in their nation, some of them princes and noblemen. Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, was kind to the captives and allowed them to build their own home and raise their own crops. But these people never forgot their homeland and beloved city of Jerusalem. And they taught their children to worship God as they had once been taught. Nebuchadnezzar's respect for the Jews grew as he saw the way they prospered in his land, and he gave order to the prince to choose from among the Jews some young men of noble standing, fine appearance, and brilliance of mind to come to a special school at the palace. Here the wisest men of the Babylon would teach them to be special assistants to the king. Among those chosen for this great honor were Daniel, Cedric, Meshach, and Abednego. For 3 years they were in training before they were presented to the king in the palace. These 4 young men were served in the same food and wine that were given to the king. But according to the Jewish law, they could not eat them. They asked to be given only vegetables and bread instead. And in 10 days, they looked finer and healthier than all the others who stood before the king. Nebuchadnezzar promoted them to high position in his court. After Nebuchadnezzar died, the kingdom of Babylon began to fall. Several other kings reigned, and finally one named Belshazzar came into power. Belshazzar was an unwise ruler, and he even served his banquet guests with the golden dishes that had been stolen from the temple at Jerusalem during this feast. God hand-wrote a strange message on the wall that only Daniel could interpret. It told that Belshazzar's kingdom was going to be taken from him by the Medes and the Persians, and it was that very same night the Persian Empire that conquered Babylon was greater than that of the Assyrians or Babylonians, for it covered all the Bible lands. Its ruler Cyrus sent an old man named Darius to rule over Babylon. Daniel, although now old himself, served Darius as he had of the king. Again, some princesses tried to find some fault with the man of God, because the king favored him so. They knew that 3 times every day Daniel opened his window and looked toward Jerusalem while he prayed to God. In order to trap him, they asked Darius to make a law that everyone should bow down only to the king for 30 days or be thrown into a den of lions. Darius was foolish and proud, and he agreed to sign the law. Daniel knew about the law, but still he continued to pray every day to the true God. The princes stood by his window and watched him open it to pray as usual. Then they reported it to the king. Now Darius was sorry that he had signed such a foolish order, and he tried to find some way to save Daniel. But he finally had to send Daniel to the den of lions. In his heart, he hoped that the God Daniel served would save him. In those days, hungry lions were kept in a sealed pit to be used as special torture. As the soldier led Daniel to the pit, the lion's roar could be heard, first clearly, then loudly. When the stone covering the den was opened, the guards threw Daniel in quickly and sealed the opening with the stone again. All night the king worried about Daniel. He could not even sleep or eat his food. When morning came, he hurried to the lion's den and took away the stone. Daniel, was your God able to save you? He called hopefully. From deep inside the darkness of the pit, Daniel answered, my Lord sent an angel who has closed the mouth of the lions, O king, so that you could see that I meant no wrong. How happy King Darius was. He had Daniel removed from the den, and the jealous princesses were thrown in instead. This time the lions were not guarded by an angel, and the men were killed. Daniel continued to serve in the palace all the days of his life, and continued to make his wonderful prophecies about the kingdom of God, which was to come. This is my story today about Daniel in the lion's den. And little children, I want you to know that when you get in situations, maybe they're bullied by other kids in school or something, that, they're going to always have this forefront of bullying over you. But just don't worry, little children, because if you get down on your knees and pray to God and just have the faith that Daniel had when he was in the lion's den, then your burdens would be removed. So don't even fear of somebody big trying to push you around or something like that. Just turn it over to God and pray in your prayer at night that you need faith through Jesus Christ from God to get you out of certain situations. Some little kid might be at school trying to take your money or trying to steal your lunch or trying to just, push you around on the playground. Never fear it for that day. Just take it home with you at night and get on your knees and pray and ask the Lord to bless you and to give you the faith that Daniel had when he was in the lion's den. Because you got to remember, no weapon that is formed against you shall prosper in the name of Jesus Christ. Be your leader and not a follower, and do good unto others, and God will always do good unto you. This is my story for today about Daniel in the lion's den. Peace, love to all the children, and remember to just have the faith that Daniel did when he was in the lion's den. Thank you, and God bless.